Okay, so who are you and how did you get here?
Well, I'm Jen. I'm from Queens, New York. I actually got here from following Freddie. I saw his testimony on De La Fe. And we have similar backgrounds, but he had this one dream. I'm not gonna go into details, but I also saw Jesus with blue eyes. And then I saw the event and I was like, I need to get there. And the crazy thing about it is I had an injury back in April, so I was just coming back into work and I was on vacation. So I was like, how am I gonna make it to this event if I just got back from vacation? But I just said, financially and also not having vacation time. But I said, you know what, Lord, I need to be there. And here I am in Alvin, Texas, a city girl.
So, how has the encounter retreat impacted your life in these last couple of days?
Oof, the encounter retreat impacted me in a major way, in a way that I didn't even know I needed, because the Lord has been calling me for a while, but the insecurity and the doubt that I had would not allow me to walk in obedience with Him. And there's a lot of things I needed healing from, and that all came out here. And there was one point where the Lord was talking about, like, well, the pastor was talking about, like, forgiveness, how you need to forgive those that hurt you. And I broke down crying. I've been crying this whole time. It's embarrassing, but, and Sophia, one of the ladies that I met here, she's like, the Lord told me I need to give you a hug. And when she hugged me, it felt like God hugged me. And it's something I prayed about one night while I was crying at home. I said, God, I just need a hug from you. I just need a hug. So when she hugged me, it just felt like God hugged me and I started crying like a baby. Like, I'm talking about from my stomach. I felt it like a baby. It was, ooh, that was only day one. And on day two, there was another point where it was like the cleansing and also the forgiveness. It was mostly forgiveness for me because it's a lot of things that I held in and I suppressed and I thought I was over, but I wasn't over it. I was not over it. And at one point I saw God, I saw Jesus come to me and says, I see you. Like, I see you, my child. And that meant so much for me because I have my friends and family that are around me all the time. And I felt like my pain, sorry, my pain has went unnoticed. So to hear him say, like, I see you, that meant a lot to me. It's more, though. I've encountered more things. I don't want to make it long, but
Talk to us about the vigil.
oof, the visual. Well, before I talk about that, I just want to say one major thing that God has spoken to me in this retreat is stop doubting. I would hear his voice, I would get dreams, but I wouldn't feel worthy enough. Like, I would not feel worthy enough to speak. Me? You're talking to me? You want to use me, Jen, the sinner? No. You're telling me this? No, that's not you, that's in my head. And in this retreat, he showed me, like, it's not in your head. Follow the voice, walk in obedience, because I acknowledge you and you are my daughter, and you are worthy. So in the visual, it was at one point that the Holy Spirit led me to stand up and praise. And when I stood up and praised, I saw like a portal open up in the ceiling. And I saw like the throne of God. And we was all just worshiping, praising him. And for a minute, I thought I was the only one who seen that. And that's another way God confirmed to me, like, you're not crazy. I'm speaking to you.
How do you do that? How do you confirm that it wasn't just you?
Because other people saw it too. Other people saw it too. It just like, I felt so unworthy of it, right? Because we're taught like, we're not worthy of anything he gives us because he died on the sun and the cross and we are sinners. But we are worthy of these things. We are his sons, we are his daughter. And because he died on the cross, we inherit the kingdom. And a lot of people do not tell you that. So I got that out of this retreat. Don't let anyone tell you who Jesus is. Seek him yourself. Don't go to no one. Seek him. Question him. You know, God, reveal to me who you are. And he will answer. And you will experience him. And don't doubt. Don't let no one tell you. Experience it yourself. So if you're hesitating about coming out, I would say follow the voice. Drop everything like I did. I did not know what I was getting into, but I also didn't know how much I needed this. So follow the voice and don't let nobody tell you who Jesus is. Experience him. Don't ask anyone else but him. Come to him and he will answer you, trust me.